Hi, I'm Courtney Peters.
And I'm Phil Schlemmer.
Welcome to Into the Spectrum Craft Edition. What are we going to be making today?
We're going to be making some sensory glitter bottles.
Here they are. Here's a couple that we made already. Phil made that one. I made this one. Do you have a name for yours?
Bob comes to mind.
Oh, I was thinking Midnight Sky, but...
Well, that's better.
But Bob. Ocean?
Nice.
Yeah, maybe.
Golden Ocean.
Golden Ocean. Okay.
Cool. So, now, we went to the craft store about a couple times.
Maybe 3, 4.
3, 4, because we had to keep going back, but I think we got it figured out, and it's really cool. So now we're going to go over the ingredients you're going to need to make these.
Water bottle or mason jar. Warm water. Clear tacky glue, not original. Glycerin. Lots of glitter, all different kinds. Watercolor paint or food coloring. Super glue.
So you start with your jar or bottle. I'm going to be using a mason jar, which I got for $1, so cheap and cool, but you might not want to use glass because it can break. So
Right, so I'm going to use the plastic, and that's how we used our original ones, was the water bottle, plastic water bottle. We used Voss, and the reason that we chose it was because it's nice and smooth and it's a sturdier plastic. And those were the main reasons. You can use any water bottle, but just for those 2 reasons, we chose...
And it looks the coolest, basically.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Most expensive, but it's not bad. Like $3 maybe.
I don't think it was that.
$2, $1.50.
One something.
All right. So
Step number 1, I have to do it. He doesn't have to, but there's the label on this jar, so we have to get that off because we don't want to have to see the label. How I'm going to get it off is I'm going to use some of the Goo Gone to get it off. There's probably other ways as well. This one's the easiest for me, and we have it, so we didn't have to buy it.
So just peel it off and then, wipe a little of the Goo Gone on a rag, and then it takes all the sticky stuff off so it's nice and clean. So we'll show you that and then move to the next step.
Got your bottle?
Yep. Ready to
Okay.
start.
All right.
Grab our trusty bottle.
I have my plastic water bottle, glass water bottle over there.
Okay.
We're going to fill with water, warm water, about 1/3 of the way.
Don't spill it.
I'm not. Are you?
No.
Let's see if I can figure out what 1/3 is.
It's
Third-ish.
almost a half, but that's okay.
1/3-ish.
That's good. Oh,
Okay.
there's a piece of stuff in mine. This is why you should always wash your bottle first.
Uh-oh.
I'll be back.
Oh. Okay. I'm going to put in the glue while he gets rid of his little spot
Clear
in
tacky
his.
glue.
So the clear tacky glue is what I'm going to use. And I'm going to use about 1/3 of this bottle. And just pour it in. And let's see what happens.
Okay, I'm back.
Let's see again. Me and measurement.
Water.
Let's see if I can figure this out. It's a little, sticky, as glue would be. I think I need a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
How's yours?
I'll just wait for... Should I use my own bottle?
I don't know.
I'll just get yours.
Yeah.
Is that about a
Okay.
half bottle of glue?
think
Third?
we got
It's
it.
about a half bottle. That's about right, though.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to shake mine up a little bit to mix it up. Mix it together. So it's mixing quite nicely. It's getting it looks a little bit cloudy now, but that will clear up. So just mixing that together.
And
You're gonna
putting
use the
in
rest
my
of the glue?
Oh, you might need a little more. Put a little more in,
Oh,
I would think.
I guess I might need more.
So I just added in my clear tacky glue, and I'm gonna stir it up with a whisk.
Whisk won't really fit into the top of mine, so I'm just stirring it back and forth, just a little bit gentle. And it's definitely mixing up.
Yeah, make sure you get it mixed really good.
Yeah,
And then
I think mine's looking pretty good actually.
we get to add the glitter.
Yay, glitter!
The best part.
What glitter do you want first?
I would like the blackish rainbowy glitter.
Blackish rainbowy. I'm gonna try with some silver.
Can you please pass the paper
Little-
towel, please?
So you can use a lot of glitter.
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
So yeah, use as many glitters as you want. We got big pieces of glitter, extra fine glitter. We have gold glitter. Using the different grains of glitter is cool, and then we have some shapes, some hearts and things, which makes it look really cool when it floats around. So
Yeah, I think when we first started too, we were just using the fine, and then we went back. One of the times we went back and we got some of them, the thicker. Those just look super cool in there and add a little bit of that more additional texture.
wow,
So it's cool.
This is fun.
Some pinkish hearts in there. Why not?
Yours is mixing nice.
Yeah, it's looking really good.
Mine's not mixing yet, but that's okay. It's because you have more, I think. Let's put a little purple. Oh, blue.
Oh, the
blue.
purple would look good.
Oh, there it goes. Woo!
That is looking good. Let me add some purple.
Oops.
It's okay. You can use as much glitter as you want.
Yep, I guess so. We can. Let me see. Green, maybe? Let's try
Ooh,
green.
this is looking cool.
Wait, you did green. Which one didn't you
I
do?
didn't use that.
I'll use this. White-ish.
In
so
this.
I'm going to mix mine up a little because mine's like
Oh, okay.
kind of clumpy. Let's see. Ooh, cool.
So what I'm going to add next, I'm going to add just a splash of the glycerin. Not too much, just a little splash. Boop. Just add that in. And then what I'm going to do is pour the rest of mine with water. So I'm going to fill it up with water.
I need more glitter.
Phil needs more glitter.
Purple.
I think mine's looking pretty cool. Now I'm going to put the cap back on tightly. Going to add that in.
And when we're all done, we're actually going to super glue the cap so it
Yep.
doesn't leak or come
Ooh,
off.
this is looking pretty cool. So I'm going to shake mine up really good. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, shake.
Wow, mine is glitter.
That is
full.
looking cool.
Awesome.
Mine's looking pretty cool.
Let me see.
You can see the gold. You can see the silver.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
Yeah, that's looking.
Really awesome.
I like it.
Good job.
I like it.
Good job. Can I please? What do I need? Oh, glycerin splash.
So the splash of glycerin.
Here we go.
So obviously with mine, for some reason, I'm really liking the greenish, bluish colors because that's what I tend to pick. And how I got mine with a little bit more of the turquoisey green color, I actually just put in a little bit of this paint. So we put in a couple chunks of this color of the paint, and Phil used this one last time.
Yeah,
so
it's watercolor paint. So,
So
you
that's
just use
how
a
we
couple
got-
chunks and it'll turn really cool color.
So we recommend not using too much of the paint, of the watercolors.
Or if you're using
Or
food coloring,
food coloring.
just a drop.
So just a small drop, not too much because it'll be harder to see through.
Yeah.
So just a small drop.
Okay.
And is
So now I need to add my water.
okay. You added your glycerin.
Yep.
Now water.
Let's see.
So add that water in and let's see. Yours is looking really cool. I like yours.
It's nice and dark.
Yeah.
And full of glitter. All right, let's see how it goes here.
That's looking really good. So he's gonna put it on really tight and shake it up.
Let's see. Come on, let's do this.
Shake it.
Interesting. It's kind of sticking to the sides. I think I might need to. Well, that's pretty
Oh,
cool, actually.
Yeah, that looks cool.
It's really cool. Oh, look at the gold. Awesome.
Yeah, this is looking really cool.
Awesome. Look at, because the blue's all sticking to the sides.
Oh yeah.
Let me do a
That
little
looks
bit more shaking.
cool.
I'm going to do a little bit more stirring on mine.
So mine's looking really good.
Yours is looking really good. Awesome.
We have some really good swirls in here. That's looking really cool. I like it.
Good job. Let me see. Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah, that's looking good.
Mine's looking kind of dark, but it's cool.
Yeah, I'm liking it. That looks really visually really cool.
I think I might
Some
need
good sensory input right there.
And you can kind of adjust it because I think mine might need a little more water just because it looks a little too thick. So I'm gonna dump a little bit out and then add some more water just because it will look a lot more smooth and flow better because you can just kind of tell about how thick it looks. This looks a little bit too thick because it's not really moving. So I'm gonna dump a little out, add a little bit more water, but you can kind of guess the consistency once you try it once or twice and get it to really keep moving for a long time. See,
Right,
Let's
so this
see.
keeps moving.
And actually, in my other one, I put some nickels in it, just because I like nickels. But I put nickels in it
Yep.
because then
You can
it's
see them
like
at the bottom.
it's almost like a paint can, like when you shake up a spray paint can, and it actually shakes it really good with a couple shakes. Plus, it looks cool when you have the nickels in there too. So nickels are good luck for me. So there we go.
Yep, you can add those in. You can also add other things like beads. To this one I added some of the letters that I
I'm gonna add
found.
some more.
But what didn't work as well with those is that those float more. They're not heavy enough, so they're not really dropping. They're floating more to the top. So I decided not to put those in, but those would be a cool thing to add. And as you can see over time, you can see the glitter going towards the bottom. So it's heading down there. So that's what it's supposed to do. And you can see it's clear up here. It's because I didn't add any of the paint to it, so it's just clear. But when we added the paint, you can see when it starts to go down,
You
can
still
see
have
that
the nice
you still
coloring.
have the color. So they both look cool. So when I'm shaking them both, so much shaking. But here's the difference with adding some of the color. So we added the watercolor to this, and then this is no color.
Color, no color, but so much glitter that it looks like there's color. So I'm
Both look
gonna
really
go add more
awesome.
water. Actually, I'll be back.
Okay, both look really awesome. What's another problem that we had? What did we add? Oh, another thing that I did actually to one that I was testing out, it wasn't falling properly. So another thing that I read, besides adding the couple drops of dish soap, actually just to pour it all out, heat it up on the stove, not very high at all, just a very low heat, and whisk it in there so it warms up. And I don't know what it's doing, if collecting in there. And anyways, I poured it back in and it looked great. So whatever that actually is doing, heating up all the ingredients together and mixing it around, pouring it back in, worked great. Phil didn't have to do that. His was looking
Great
and
from the
mixing.
start.
Yeah.
But this one is kind of needing some work. So. A little more water. Thanks for letting me use your water.
You're welcome.
All right, let's see. That's better.
Yeah. There we
Now
go.
it's moving all around,
There we go.
looking cool. And I think after like a day it settles and it kind of mixes better and starts to look better the next day. Because mine looked better the second day, I think. So.
Mine did as well, actually.
And then what we didn't say, I think, is that when you get it to how you want it to look, you just dab super glue all around here.
Yep.
And then that seals it off and you glue on the top. So then, it doesn't come off or spill everywhere on the carpet or whatever.
We don't want it spilling all over.
Or
so-
or you can't drink it,
Right.
So, yeah, we definitely want to
Want
super
it
glue the top
sealed.
once we have it to our liking. Seal it off. Super glue it later, but
That's looking great.
it's looking pretty cool now. Oh yeah, there we go. Boom.
There we go. Let's get them all going again for the finale.
This one gets going for a long time.
Yep.
So you can always dump some out and add more of each to your liking.
Yeah.
So, there we go.
It's looking good.
Awesome.
What do you think?
I think yours is really cool.
Thanks. Thanks for loving mine. It's looking really good. Well, have fun creating.
Yeah, have fun, and you can add anything to it. Like we saw some people add marbles,
Yep, which
or
look cool.
or letters, or beads, or anything. So just get creative and have fun. And thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Make sure you like and subscribe. It will really help. Click the thumbs up and subscribe. So thanks for watching.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Did it?
Seems pretty good, right?
Yeah.
So we want you guys to judge who wins, whose is the best, who made the best one. So would it be number 1, number 2?
Midnight Sky.
Oh yeah, Midnight Sky and Bob.
Okay.
Number 3 or number 4? All right, guys, tell us what you think in the comments, and thanks so much for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, guys.